Hey guys, welcome back to part 2 of my empties video. If you missed part 1, I will have it linked up here as well as in the down bar if you want to check that out. We're just going to go ahead and jump in and get started though, and I'm going to start off with some wipes. The first one is the Sephora Collection Express Cleansing Wipes. These were not my favorite makeup wipes. They have kind of a weird scent, but they did a really good job. They're actually my mom's favorite makeup wipes, so we ended up sharing this. And then I have the Philosophy Purity Made Simple wipes. These are hands down the best makeup wipes I have ever tried. They're honestly incredible. They get rid of literally everything. Other makeup wipes, they don't take off all your makeup. I don't care what anyone says, they just don't. But these honestly remove everything, like every last trace of mascara, even if it's waterproof. They work so incredibly well. They're soft, they're like the perfect level of saturation. That's a really weird thing to say, but how saturated my makeup wipes are is really important to me. Yeah, really just perfect all around. They didn't irritate my eyes or irritate my skin. If you're willing to spend a little bit more on really good quality makeup wipes, definitely check these out. They sell them at Sephora and probably at like Philosophy counters too, so highly recommend these. And then I also have these Murad clarifying wipes for blemish prone skin. This is from their acne prone line, and these are kind of different. They're not a makeup removing wipe. They're more of a cleansing / toning wipe. So if you're not wearing makeup and you just want to freshen up, or you can use these as a toning step. These do have alcohol in them, and I believe they have menthol or like mint or something in them because they leave your skin feeling like super like cold and like really like tingly. They're very invigorating, so definitely don't use them on your eyes. That would be terrible. But yeah, really good for helping with acne. I also find they help minimize my pores a little bit too, so I like these. I originally bought them for camping actually, because I wasn't going to be wearing makeup and I just wanted something to quickly clean my face, and then I ended up using them as like a toning wipe afterwards. I also used up some fragrances. The first one is the Tory Burch Eau de Parfum. This was a Valentine's Day gift from my boyfriend last year, and I was running really low on it, and I ended up using it like 3 days before Valentine's Day. I completely used it up, so it lasted me like just under a year. But this is one of my favorite fragrances. It's like clean and citrusy, but it's not too clean. It's just the perfect balance. I know Tory Burch describes it as like tomboy chic, and it's a fragrance that I wore all throughout the year, even though it is more citrusy. I really want to buy this again, but I'm probably going to wait for like a special occasion like my birthday or something to ask for it, so I don't have to buy it myself. And then the next one is just a little sample, and it is this Balenciaga B Dot fragrance. This is so incredible. I fell in love with this perfume. I'm definitely going to be picking up the full size of this at some point as well, or asking for it as a gift. It's just so unique. It's like a more like green kind of fragrance. It's still fairly citrusy to me though, and it's incredible. Definitely go smell it next time you're at Sephora or somewhere that sells Balenciaga. It's so unique, but it's not like too out there and weird at the same time. But I love it. I'm just obsessed. Next, I have my deodorant, and this is just the Nivea Sensitive 24-hour deodorant. This is the only deodorant I use since I do have really sensitive skin. Deodorant's actually one of the things my skin like hates, and I usually end up getting like a rash on my underarms, which is so gross, and that's probably so TMI, but this one doesn't do that, so it is a keeper. It's also unscented, which I really like. I hate scented deodorant. At no point have I ever wanted my underarms to smell like cucumber melon, so unscented is a good thing. I want to try more natural deodorants, like aluminum-free deodorants, and I have tried some in the past, but I've never found one that I've loved, so if you have any recommendations, let me know. I also used up a whole handful of little tiny cleansers, and the first one is the Murad Essential C Cleanser. This was nothing special. It smelled good. It had like a nice orange scent, but other than that, it was just kind of meh. Wouldn't repurchase this. Next is the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. I had a little tube of this in my last empties video as well, and my opinion hasn't really changed on it. There's nothing about it that really wows me. However, I have found that this is amazing for removing eye makeup remover. I have totally sensitive eyes, and most products like burn and sting my eyes, especially with cleansers, and I can literally get this like in my eye and like scrub my waterline and it never burns. So I loved using this on days when I wore like really heavy eye makeup with like a lot of tight lining or anything like that, because it removed everything. My next cleanser is this First Aid Beauty Skin Rescue Deep Cleanser from their red line. This one, it's meant more for like oily, acne prone skin, and to be honest, this line doesn't wow me. I love First Aid Beauty, and I really wanted to like this. I've tried it now, this, the pads, and the peel off mask, and just none of it really wows me. It's okay, it's not like it's bad, it's just kind of meh. And then the last one is this Peter Thomas Roth Anti-Aging Cleansing Gel. I just said Peter Thomas Ross, didn't I? Peter Thomas Roth. And this one, it's actually my favorite cleanser of the moment. I've already repurchased the full size. It has like a chemical exfoliant so it exfoliates without having any actual texture to it, which is really beneficial for acne prone skin because it's not spreading around bacteria, but exfoliation is still really important. It smells like apricot, leaves my skin really like smooth and bright, and I love this. Then I have the First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance pads. I've gone through a few of these little packs of them, and these I really like. I have, ow, I just cracked my jaw. I don't know if you guys could hear that. Ow. I have oily, acne-prone skin, and I prefer these to the Blemish Patrol pads in the red packaging that I was just talking about. I find these just really help to kind of clarify and brighten my skin as well, so I'm a big fan of these. They just smell really funky, but you get used to it. I actually have another tube of my Tarte 12-Hour Foundation, which if you saw part 1, you know that I had another tube of this. Just my favorite foundation. I have repurchased it already. And then I have the Bare Minerals Original Powder Foundation in Fair, and this is just another powder I love to set my foundation with to add that extra coverage. It's also very oil controlling without being too matte on the skin, so I really like that. I just alternate, so I'll probably repurchase this eventually, but I kind of rotate throughout products. Then I have these two little baby Beauty Protector Protect and Treat treatment masks for hair. This is like another deep conditioner. This was really nice. I love like really thick conditioners, and I never thought I would find something that would be too thick, and this is like right on the verge of being too thick. It has the consistency of like a super thick body butter, ultra hydrating. It smells kind of like pink sugar perfume, which is kind of weird. It doesn't linger in the hair, but that was kind of interesting, and it was also pink color. Yeah, I really like this. I got these in Birchbox, and this is definitely something I will consider repurchasing. I do have some like points on Birchbox that I need to redeem, so this is definitely a possibility. Then I have the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. I don't think this product needs any introduction, just a little felt tip liner. I had mixed feelings about this. From day one when I got it, basically what would happen is as I was drawing my line, the tip would dry out and I'd have to like scribble on my hand really like a lot, like hardcore, to get the product flowing again. So that was kind of annoying, but I really like the applicator of it. It's extremely precise. It's also, I wish this was matte. It's supposed to have a matte finish, but on me it's like really not shiny, but it like has a sheen to it, so I wasn't in love with that. But the tip on it and how thin of a line I can get with this still makes it one of my favorite liners. So the pros to this kind of outweigh the cons, even though there are more cons, but I have some other ones that I'm trying out right now. I have a couple little face oils. This is the Josie Maran Light Oil and the Clarins Blue Orchid Treatment Face Oil. I like both of these. They're both good, but there are other face oils that I like better. I actually got a full size of this for free while working at Sephora, so I'm using it as like a scalp treatment now because it's really good for dehydrated skin. Just in terms of actual face oils, there are ones that I think are better than this. I also used up this Caudalie Beauty Elixir. This is a face mist that you can use a few different ways. You can use this in your skincare routine as like a toner. You can use it to set your makeup, and you can use it to like refresh your skin throughout the day. It is meant to be a little bit more clarifying and purifying, so typically better for oily skin, but anyone can use it, and it adds a bit of glow to your skin as well, which is nice. I got this in a little set and I just used it up just like to get rid of it and get it used up. I didn't think I was gonna love it, so I started using it to set my makeup, and I actually really ended up liking it because it takes away like a powdery finish on your skin without like overhydrating and separating your makeup at all, which was really nice since I am oilier. I'm not a huge fan of the scent, but I'm like super picky. A lot of people probably love the scent of this. It's like rosemary, eucalyptus-y, minty kind of scent. It's just not my personal favorite. Yeah, like I said, I just used this up for like the sake of using it up, but then when it was done, I actually really missed it. I used up a Sephora Daily Makeup Brush Cleaner. This is just the little spray one for like spot cleaning your brushes. I believe this has been discontinued, and they came out with 2 new ones, and I bought one of those and I absolutely hated it. It leaves like a really oily residue on your brushes, which I don't like. I like having these sprays for like when I need my brushes to be dry in a couple minutes, so I didn't have time to like let the oils from that one absorb or whatever, and if I like dip them in an eyeshadow after, it would like ruin the shadow. So I'm kind of sad that this has been discontinued. I'm trying the Cinema Secrets one now though, and I like it. So if you see this, if it's like on sale or anything at your Sephora, I'd recommend checking it out. And then I also have the Dior Lip Glow. You guys know I love this stuff, and I actually like completely scraped out every last little bit of this. It's just really hydrating, perfect lip product to just throw on, and you just want like a little flush of color, and you want it to look natural, and it's also really hydrating. I have a couple products from Bumble and Bumble, and I totally just realized there's still like a couple uses in here. I totally thought I used it up. But this is the Bumble and Bumble Powder Dry Shampoo. It's meant to volumize your hair and also absorb oil and kind of refresh your hair. This is definitely one of my top favorite dry shampoos now. It's up there with my Lush one, which is like my top favorite. And then I have this Bumble and Bumble BB Repair Blow Dry. This is like a leave-in product. You use it like from your ears down on your ends, and it's meant to help kind of seal and prevent split ends. It doesn't actually repair your split ends because obviously nothing can do that, but it helps definitely with the appearance of them between trims. And it's really nice. Didn't weigh down my hair at all. Left my hair really hydrated. I really recommend this, and I will be purchasing it at some point. Now we're getting down to the last few items, and I have an Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. This is just a staple product in my routine. It's incredible. It makes such a huge difference in your brows. If you don't use a clear brow gel, I definitely recommend it. Then I also have a little tiny size of the Glam Glow Super Mud Mask. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to use this up too because it dried out before I could. But I like this mask. It doesn't wow me like a lot of other people are wowed with Glam Glow, but it's good for kind of detoxifying. I also have a Josie Maran Whipped Argan Oil Hand Cream in the Sweet Citrus scent. This is definitely, it's an oily hand cream, as the name would suggest. So if you want something that like absorbs right away, I wouldn't recommend this. This is weird though. I really like the texture of it, but sometimes it would kind of make my skin like itchy, like it was irritating a little bit, but it didn't always, so that was kind of weird. I also have a little 30 ml size of the Origins Ginseng Face Cream. You guys know I've been loving this stuff. I purchased the full size and I've been using it pretty much morning and night. It just leaves my skin really bright and smooth, and I feel like it's helping with acne scarring as well. It's also oil-free, so it's quite lightweight. And then my final product is the First Aid Beauty Detox Eye Roller, and the writing has like completely worn off of this. But this is like a little stainless steel rollerball that you're meant to use in the morning to kind of like depuff your eyes. It has a really, really high concentration of caffeine in it, so it kind of warms and like tingles. And I really like this as well. I'll definitely be picking this up again sometime in the near future because it definitely really woke up my eye area, helped with any like slight puffiness, and it helped with dark circles too the more I used it. So this was really great stuff. I've tried other eye rollers in the past too, and this is definitely the most effective. Yeah, that wraps up my products I've used up recently. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much if you stuck through to the end of this, and if you watched both parts of this video. Like I said in the first one, I love watching Empties videos. They're one of my favorites, so I hope you enjoy them too. Give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well. I really appreciate it, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.